All right, what is going on, you guys? Sorry for the delay, and this is game number 3, by the way. We are live here at Philippine Schools Athletic Association. This is the live broadcast from St. Stephen's High School, broadcasting to you live here on YouTube. And once again, like I said, my apologies for the delay in broadcasting. I took my quick lunch. Man's got to eat. I need all the energy I can get, especially since I want to deliver an exciting matchup for you guys here today. This is the developmental division, 14 and under division matchup between Perpetual, and this is their 3rd consecutive game, by the way. Perpetual up against the home team, St. Stephen's High School. And so far, looking at the scoreboard, St. Stephen's High School looking comfortable out here on their own court. Currently with a 5-point lead. Our score is 9-4, nearly halfway through the first quarter. Oh, great inside pass to Prieto as Karabat finds the big man inside. Prieto making his first basket. That is St. Stephen's High School's 2nd team foul, by the way. Now a 3-point game, 5.5 remaining. St. Stephen's High School now on the attack. Last touch by one of the Perpetual players. So far, out of the first 2 games for Perpetual, they have gone 1-1. They have a 1-1 record. Game 1, they won by 36 points. In game 2, they lost by, I believe, 8 points up against St. Bernadette. And now the younger brothers, 14 and under, will try to look to redeem their older brothers, or to avenge their older brothers, rather, as number 4, Cabarata, hits a huge 3-point bomb from the top of the key. Cabarata with the rebound. Ladroma on the attack. Cabarata gets pushed down, shrugs it off, goes straight to the corner. Ladroma couldn't convert that floater. And now De Gia will bring down the ball. De Gia deciding to take matters into his own hands. Unfortunately for him, he lost the handle, and a jump ball violation will be called in favor of the white jerseys. Oh, excuse me, it's Karabata, not Cabarata. It's Karabata. Cook will now give the ball to Karabata as he brings down the ball. Finds an open man. Number 14, corner 3. Too short. Rebounded by number 19. Here's Perez with the ball, defended by Chiang. Perez with an ankle break. Could not convert on the layup though, but gets fouled and will go to the line for 2 shots. What an ankle breaker by Perez right there. Looking like Bone Collector out there. I don't know how deep your street ball knowledge is, but yeah, if you do know your street ball, Bone Collector for sure is one of the nastiest ankle breakers there is out there. Perez securing the lead for the white jerseys. Perpetual now. Oh, they did not change the scoreboard. Apparently it's a tied ball game. Still a tied ball game. I believe it should be. Perpetual should be up by 1. Prieto taking his time. Floater no good. Perez, his 3-pointer. Short. Another 3-point attempt. Still can't get it to go. Ball hits the back of the iron, and finally St. Stephen's High School secures the ball. De Gia, great catch, great finish. 2 points for St. Stephen's High School. Now up by 2. Cook now finds Perez. Prieto. Carabata. Bringing out the handles. Trying to make his way inside. Cook will take the jumper instead. Perez secures the basketball. Gets the floater up. Can't get it to go. Prieto. Third chance opportunity. Still no good. Prieto once again. Prieto finally converts after 4 tries by the white jerseys. Tied ball game. 2:48 remaining. Oh, Perez got hit on the face right there. Carabata with a great steal. Quick hands. A little bit too much on that sauce as he bricked the layup. Wide open is number 25, Ursha. Perez now defended by Ursha. Ursia? I'm not sure. Perez, though, getting past 2 defenders, making it look easy. And despite the size disadvantage, being the smaller attacker, he still gets that one to go. And another 3-point attempt missed by Ursha. Cook now looking to go all the way. De Gia with the steal. Here's number 10. Oh, a couple of steals here and there. Cook will try to redeem himself, and he does. Easy lay for Cook. And timeout call by St. Stephen's High School. Wants to stop that momentum as early as now before Perpetual can come up with a dominant lead here in the first quarter. We'll be right back. All right, we are back here with the opening period. And for those of you just tuning in, welcome to the Philippine Schools Athletic Association live stream. Broadcasting to you live here from St. Stephen's High School, Manila. Broadcasting live on YouTube. I am your broadcaster. I am your analyst. I am your commentator. I am Etiel Estudilio. What is going on, you guys? This is a 14 and under aspirants matchup between Perpetual and the home team, St. Stephen's High School. And so far, I would say Perpetual does have the momentum indeed, but I don't think it's solid enough for them to come up with a huge lead, as St. Stephen's High School earlier also had the momentum. So, you know, they've been trading blows, and momentum has shifted only twice in the game so far. Still plenty of time for the home team to make a comeback, and I believe it's a close game, especially with 3 fresh quarters coming in. Perez knocking down both free throws. We have a violation over here. I was just trying to figure out what was going on. But St. Stephen's High School will gain possession. Now a 6-point ball game. Oh, nearly turned the ball over. Risky pass right there. 3-point opportunity for St. Stephen's. No good. Prieto now dishes it to number 16. Perez. Number 16 thought about a 3. Will bail it out instead to number 14. Stop and pop mid-range. No good. Rebound by St. Stephen's High School, and an over-the-back foul and a sign of sportsmanship for Perpetual's number 19. And apparently, both teams are now in the penalty. All right, my bad. Sorry for the dead air. I was being told about the score situation because on our end, we believe that University of Perpetual should already have 18 points by now, but we were told that the scoring people have clicked on the scoreboard twice, so that basket will no longer count because they already counted it technically. But yeah, we are in the final 30 seconds of the opening period. Still a 6-point game. St. Stephen's High School couldn't capitalize on the free throw opportunity. Perez out here being one of the smallest guys on the court, outshining and outplaying the Giants, which are St. Stephen's High School. And Perez looking to go once again inside with the rack attack. Just can't get it to go, but will go to the line for 2 more free throws instead. And Perez has looked good here in the first quarter. One highlight-worthy moment is when he broke the ankles of one of the St. Stephen's High School players. Perez now making his first free throw attempt. Now a 9-point game with a chance to push it to double digits. And there you go. Now a 10-point game, 9.1 remaining. St. Stephen's High School. Let's see what they'll do in the final seconds of the quarter. And number 21 gets, number 23? Is that 23? Number 26, there we go. Number 26, Pimentel, gets fouled. And will go to the line. Hopefully he can knock down these 2 free throws and to stop the bleeding, even if it's just for a little bit. And he gets 1 to go. Once again, a single-digit game. Pimentel goes back-to-back. And Perpetual now will try to end the quarter with a bang. Great defensive effort by Pimentel to stop the potential buzzer beater. That is it for the first quarter. We'll be right back for second quarter action. All right, welcome back to the ball game. This is the second quarter of game number 3, live here for the Philippine Schools Athletic Association, broadcasting live from St. Stephen's High School, broadcasting live on YouTube. What is going on, you guys? I'm your broadcaster. I am your commentator. I'm your analyst. I am Etiel Estudillo, and this is game number 3, the 14 and under aspirants division matchup between Perpetual and the home team, St. Stephen's High School. And for those of you just tuning in, the story so far, Perpetual has ended the first quarter with an 8-point lead. But despite the advantage that they were able to secure towards the end of the quarter, I would say that both teams are somehow still on equal footing. They've traded baskets, and at one point earlier on in the opening period, St. Stephen's High School was indeed on top. So the fact that they've just been reciprocating each other's energy means that it's still anybody's ball game at this point. Ursha now with the ball, kicking it out to the corner, three-pointer. No good. Nearly went in, though. That was a good arc. Here's Mendoza on the attack. A putback by number 3. St. Stephen's with the rebound. Pimentel has the ball. Number 10 will bump bodies, and finishing strong inside with the slash is number 10. Mendoza now calling for a play. Cook providing a screen. Quijano gets it to number 8. Cook now has the ball. 5 seconds to shoot. 3 seconds to shoot. And the shot clock does not expire. However, a traveling call will instead be called here on Daisam. De Gia tried to capitalize on the size advantage he had, attacking Daisam inside the paint. Gets fouled instead, and St. Stephen's High School will retain possession. Binasa kicks it out. Three-pointer. Nothing but glass. Too strong that time. And last touch by Daisam off of his foot. St. Stephen's High School will still retain possession with 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Five to shoot. And St. Stephen's High School turns the ball over. Scores now 24-17. Still a long way to go. Great shot by Daisam. Adding 3 points, making it a 10-point ball game. Perpetual back on top with a double-digit lead. Pimentel. Lots of contact. Last touch by the white jerseys. Oh, Pimentel, sloppy pass from the inbound. Here comes Quijano. Quijano all alone, easy lay. Honestly, I thought he was going to dunk, but at 14, I'm not sure if they can already dunk at 14, though he already has the size, to be honest. And that's the thing about the kids of today's generation. I feel like they're a lot taller and bigger than the generation of old. I think it's because of the whatever is being put in the processed food. I don't know. Like, there are certain ingredients that factors into a young child's growth. maybe. Also, of course, we need to factor in genetics. But this Quijano guy, once again, 2 back-to-back baskets for Quijano. This time off a floater. But yeah, talking about Quijano, like this guy is huge. Cook is a lot bigger, I would say. But Quijano is tall too, especially this is the 14 and under division. And one of the St. Stephen's High School players gets knocked down. Thankfully, no serious injury. That's the last thing you want to see. You don't want to see those players getting hurt. Oh, and apparently Ursha will go to the line for 2 shots. Referees counted the shot attempt. Ursha making the first basket. Second basket, no good. Hits the back of the iron. Ursha will try to pick up his own miss. Thankfully, De Gia comes up with a rebound. Here's number 9. Corner 3 for his teammate. Too strong. Cook right there. Right place, right time for the rebound. Dysam now finds an open teammate for 3. Can they go back to back? They cannot. Instead is number 12. Dysam hit a 3 earlier, and now hits his second consecutive 3-point bomb. Dysam catching fire here on a Saturday afternoon live at St. Stephen's High School. De Gia, however, getting those 2 points back. But that is a good sign for Perpetual, as that is exactly what they need to see right now as they want to establish a dominant lead here in the second quarter. Dysam will attempt a third. Cannot get it to go. Dysam gets his own miss. Dysam forces it. And no foul call. I saw a lot of contact. Referees did not see it, however. Ursha instead, nearly got it to his teammate. Unfortunately, ball was poked free, but it was still last touch by him. And Dysam now heading back to the bench. What a performance for him here in the second quarter. I got to commend this young kid. Knocking down the big time plays for his team, as Perpetual now leads with 14 points here in the second quarter. This is the most they've led in this game. And for the home team right now, St. Stephen's High School, they need to figure out how to put a stop to the white jerseys, a barrage of baskets. And especially since, this has been the same story like in the first 2 games, one team has often found themselves shooting free throws on the charity stripe and not being able to capitalize on that opportunity by missing a lot of these shots. So right now, especially since St. Stephen's High School has often been on the free throw line, they need to knock down these free throw shots so that they could hopefully make a comeback, if not tie the ball game entirely. And we have a discussion going on. Anyari ref? Okay, so I'm being told that the inner shirt is different from the other players. Like there should only be one color. So the referees right now want the Perpetual players to change their inner shirts. I believe the black inner shirts are being requested to be switched up to the color white. And they're asking them, well, some of them I'm seeing right now on the bench, some of them are removing their inner shirts. I think it's just in respect of the light and dark jersey dynamic, since the white jerseys are technically the light jerseys of this game. They should be wearing a light inner shirt, apparently. . Makuha finds himself open from the top of the key. Ball rattles in and out. Another three-point attempt for the white jerseys. Oh, gets it off the glass. Another huge three-pointer for the white jerseys. Perpetual with another steal. Karabata gets it inside. A lot of black players. Oh, wait, no, black jersey players, excuse me. A lot of black jersey players on the big man. Prieto. Prieto had nowhere to go with it, but will get fouled instead. He's now going to the line for 2 free throws. Prieto missing his first free throw attempt. And time check, 3:28 remaining here in the second quarter. It's a 17-point ball game, and we still have 20 minutes of play after this in the second half. Still plenty of time for the home team to make a comeback. And apparently Makuha stepped out of bounds on that last play as he tried to force his way inside the paint, slashing his way through several defenders. Ursha now bringing down the ball to Binasa. Screen provided by Lim. Lots of contact by number 9. Foul on Makuha. Makuha fouls Binasa on that play as Binasa tried to make his way inside. Binasa once again with the ball. Lim with the screen. Binasa throwing up the floater. Fake the pass outside. Here we go. White jerseys on the attack now. Drop pass. Makuha stops, pops, takes, misses. Here we go. Karabata with the steal. Karabata getting shifted with it mid-air. Going right to left. Soaring high up in there. And another steal. Prieto this time will finish off the fast break opportunity. And a timeout called by St. Stephen's High School. Coach is not happy after that poor defensive display, and we'll be right back here in the second quarter. Binasa now. Oh, lots of contact right there. Bodies slamming on the floor. Makuha. There was surprisingly no offensive foul call there, as Perpetual misses another fast break. And here comes the black jersey, St. Stephen's High School. Binasa with the ball fake. Oh my goodness. Had his defenders lost out there, took advantage of the situation and finishes with a layup. Makuha will take a three-pointer, no good. Lim with the rebound. Oh, and all alone was number 25, Ursha. Ladarma will take his three from the top of the key. No good. And a foul call on number 24. He could do nothing about it but smile. A lot of pushing, apparently, according to the referee. And ball will go to St. Stephen's High School. A minute of play remaining here in the second quarter. And what St. Stephen's High School needs to do right now is at least try to stop the bleeding and take advantage of the penalty. Since they are now in the bonus, they should try to knock down as much free throws as they can, as number 29 knocks down his first free throw attempt. Lim looking to go back to back on the charity stripe. And he couldn't. Ball goes in and out. That was a good arc though. Perez dishes it to number 6. Perez will take a 3 and hits it from the corner. .39 seconds remaining. 19-point ball game. Benassa going all the way. Basket will count. Benassa doing everything he can to make things happen for his team, as Perpetual will now take a timeout. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the second quarter. This is the final 33 seconds of the first half. Earlier, Benassa went all the way inside with a strong finish, got hacked, and now will complete. Never mind. But because of him, that's the reason why he had a free throw. Oh, and a mid-range J from one of the white jerseys. Looking to end the quarter on a high note is Perpetual. 10 seconds remaining. Pimentel rather, on the attack, gets fouled, will head to the line for 2 shots. .8 remaining. It's a 19-point ball game. And yeah, heading into the second half, St. Stephen's High School, what they need to figure out right now is how to get past the white jerseys defense. Right now, I would say that Perpetual has been very active in terms of like coming up with steals. They're very sneaky with their hands, and that's something that St. Stephen's High School needs to break away from in the next couple of quarters as we head into the second half, if they still want to stay alive in this game. Final 6 seconds. Perez will go all the way, forces it up. And we will end the quarter with a foul. 2 shots coming in before we end the game, or rather the first half. Number 6 will be taking 2 shots. Welcome back to game number 3 live here at St. Stephen's High School. What is going on, you guys? This is the Philippine Schools Athletic Association live stream, broadcasting to you live here on YouTube. I'm your broadcaster, I am your analyst, I am your commentator, I am Etiel Estudillo. Once again, this is game number 3, the 14 and under aspirants division matchup between University of Perpetual and the home team, St. Stephen's High School. And a quick recap of what has happened so far in the first couple of quarters. Perpetual has proven to be the more dominant team here today. In the first quarter, they were up by as much as 8. And then in the second quarter, they ended on a high note, leading by 20. And I wouldn't count St. Stephen's High School out just yet, especially there are still a couple of quarters to go. Fresh 20 minutes, make that 19 minutes since we're already 1 minute into the second period. But yeah, I wouldn't count them out yet, especially since I've witnessed these young boys, St. Stephen's High School. I've seen plethora of their games already, and what I can say about these young boys is they have a lot of potential. They're really good at what they do. It's just that right now they're just struggling to keep up with Perpetual's pace. But the moment the coach and the team figure out how to put a stop to their rock solid defense, to their lockdown defense, if they can manage to break through that, because I don't think they're struggling on offense at all. I feel like the black jerseys are very much capable of scoring the basket themselves. So right now what they need to do is break away from the lockdown defense that the white jerseys are providing to them. Here's Benassa now. Oh, great defensive effort by Perpetual. Padilla now on the attack. Padilla will take a 3 and will hit it from deep. And De Gia will force his way inside, bullying his way, getting the floater to go off the glass. Too strong a shot that time by number 3. De Gia will now bring down the ball for St. Stephen's High School. Finds an open man on the corner. Ball goes in and out. That was a good look and a good shot. Unfortunately for him, ball went out for Ko. And a foul called on number 6 as he tried to make his way inside for a stop and pop mid-range J. A little bit too much contact there. It's a 23-point game, 7:09 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And like I said, right now, what St. Stephen's High School needs to do is try to break away from Perpetual's lockdown defense. But looking at the scoreboard, Perpetual currently has 3 team fouls, which they could, St. Stephen's High School rather, could capitalize on, take advantage of. And another foul, putting them at 4 team fouls now. Benassa doing everything he can to make something happen for his team as he now has the opportunity to complete a 3-point play. And as Perpetual is slowly creeping back to the penalty, if that does happen, St. Stephen's High School, like I said, in the first 2 quarters, they need to take advantage of that situation. All those free throws cannot be wasted, especially since they are the trailing team. Every point counts at this point, especially since we're already in the second half of the game. Binasa now being defended full court by Pelo. Binasa once again. 3 consecutive strong finishes inside for Binasa. And St. Stephen's High School now looking alive here in the third quarter as Perpetual takes a timeout. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the third quarter. This is the Philippine Schools Athletic Association live stream, broadcasting to you live here from St. Stephen's High School, Manila, broadcasting live on YouTube. What is going on, you guys? I'm your broadcaster, I'm your analyst, I'm your commentator, whatever you want to call it. I am Itiel Estudillo. And what about Binasa, folks? Binasa out here, and that is his 4th consecutive finish inside the paint. May it be a fast break opportunity, or may it be him taking matters into his own hands, slashing his way through several defenders. That has been the story so far here in the third quarter. It's been all about Binasa. Binasa looking like, I don't know, who could we compare him to? I do want to compare him to Marksman Basketball's Florita. Florita is one of the strongest slashers I've seen in the league here today. And I think Binasa is slowly becoming on par, getting on par with Florita. Another finish, 5 in a row for Binasa. Binasa catching fire. And nobody from the white jerseys can put a stop to him right now. Binasa stepping on the gas pedal, going all the way, all gas, no brakes with it. Ursha now being hounded by Perez. Binasa, oh, crossover. Binasa, step back. Floater! Binasa getting the crowd hyped up here at St. Stephen's High School. And Binasa getting a standing ovation from his teammates. The crowd has gone wild here. Ursha trying to get away. Ursha turns the ball over to Perez. Perez now has the ball. Binasa with the ball. Binasa instead gets fouled. And I think the white jerseys are now in the penalty. He's about to take 2 shots, 2 more points, potential points for Binasa. And Binasa, I would say, is the reason why St. Stephen's High School has regained momentum. Binasa knocking down that first shot, not tired at all. Despite going all out, despite stepping all the gas all the way, he is not tired. I mean, folks, he's 14 years old. A lot of energy and a great putback by De Gia as well. But like I said, a lot of energy for these young boys. Binasa, I bet, can do this all day. And Perpetual looking a little bit rattled right now as the pressure suddenly dawned upon them with Binasa's flurry of attacks. Binasa scorching hot right now is Binasa for St. Stephen's High School. Oh my goodness, we are witnessing a legendary third quarter performance from Binasa. And he completes the 3-point play. Binasa is on fire. Now a 5-point game. Perpetual at one point was up by 30. And now only a 5-point game. Imagine that. And it's all thanks to Binasa. Oh, great block. Here's number 9 now on the attack. Oh, could not finish. And De Gia also could not secure the ball. Perez will now dish it to Cook. Pimentel all over him. Cook gets fouled. And Pimentel will commit the foul. Cook headed to the line for 2 shots. Nevertheless, let's go back to Binasa, folks. Binasa, I would say this will be a memorable performance for him, and definitely a memorable performance for the people here in attendance live on Saturday afternoon here at St. Stephen's High School. And of course, for the people watching at home live right now on YouTube, we are witnessing greatness, folks, and they're getting the ball to Binasa. The hot hand is understandable. Of course, you want to get it to him! That is a tough finish! Oh my! Oh my! Quijano, though, getting those 2 points back. Oh my goodness. Sorry, the emotions are getting the best of me right now. Because for me, this is a great sequence to witness. Like, if you're here in person, you can just relate to the energy. Binasa not even looking tired yet. Oh, and Cook could not convert. De Gia with the rebound. De Gia will bring down the ball. Will get it to number 9. Number 9 looking to redeem himself. Too strong a shot on that finish. Could not capitalize on the fast break opportunity. And here comes the white jerseys. Perpetual now. Number 21 will take a 3-pointer. Bang! And that's how you stop the momentum, folks. Perpetual. Number 21 hushing St. Stephen's High School, and black jerseys will take a timeout. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the third quarter action. We are broadcasting live from St. Stephen's High School. This is the Philippine Schools Athletic Association live stream. This is game number 3 between the home team, St. Stephen's High School, and University of Perpetual. And the story so far here in the third quarter has been all about St. Stephen's. Binasa as Co adds fuel to the fire, trying to complete the comeback here in the third period for St. Stephen's High School. Binasa with the rebound. Binasa doing everything for his team, trying to get past 2 defenders, nearly breaking the ankles of everybody in his way. There is no stopping this kid, as he now gets fouled and is sent to the bonus, since the white jerseys are now in the penalty. Binasa making his first free throw attempt, looking to go back-to-back. Now a 6-point ball game with a chance to cut it down to 5. And he couldn't get it to go, but right there, right place, right time is Pimentel with the rebound and the putback. 4-point game, 1:33 remaining here in the third period. Cook, mid-range J, rebound Benassa. Benassa looking to out-sprint everybody. Benassa taking his time, staying composed. 2 more points. Fast break play for Benassa. And another 3-point shot by Perpetual. They will not allow the black jerseys to come back. Not just yet. Perpetual saying, nuh-uh. This is our game. This is our lead. We will do everything we can to protect it. Perez now in a hurry and gets fouled by number 9. He wanted to give it to number 21, who was open for 3 from the elbow. And that is St. Stephen's High School's 3rd team foul. They still have 2 fouls to give. Mendoza slicing his way through Ko, finds Perez. Perez will float it up, get it off the glass, adding 2 more points. Number 9 now. He'll take a 3-pointer, too strong, and ball goes out of bounds. I would say the shot was a bit rushed. He could have taken his time and found a more efficient shot right there, especially since the hot hand is Benassa at the moment. I'm not saying that Benassa has to do everything, but given the circumstances, I think that's their best option. And Benassa now with the rebound, ball in hand. Benassa nearly got the ball stripped. He gets double teamed. Ko, 7 seconds. Ko will get it to number 9. Ko will force another 3-point shot as the clock will wind down here in the 3rd quarter. Basket will not count. Oh, the basket will count. Buzzer beater for St. Stephen's High School as we enter the 4th quarter off of Benassa's legendary 3rd quarter performance. We'll see what happens next in the final period. We'll be right back. Here we go. 4th and final quarter of game number 3. This is the 14 and under Aspirants Division matchup between the home team, St. Stephen's High School, and University of Perpetual. And Perpetual is coming in the 4th quarter with a 5-point advantage. While they do have the lead, I would safely say that St. Stephen's High School currently has the momentum, especially after coming back from a 20-point deficit. And it's all thanks to the one and only number 10 of St. Stephen's High School, Benassa. And Benassa currently on the bench, coach benching him, trying to preserve his energy with 9.5 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Definitely putting a lot of trust in the current pool of players on the floor right now. And hopefully when Benassa comes back, he'll be fresher and probably and hopefully and ideally for them, hopefully would help the black jerseys come up with a victory when it matters the most. But right now, let's see what they can do without their steaming hot, scorching hot player. Perez now being double teamed. De Gia comes up with a steal. De Gia now trying to break past Perez. De Gia will force his way up and gets it to go. Strong finish by De Gia. Now a 3-point ball game. 8:50 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Still plenty of time for both teams. Oh, another three-point shot by Perpetual, this time from number 12. And they've been knocking down the three ball from the same angle off of the right elbow consistently here in the second half. Pimentel, though, will knock down a mid-range J. St. Stephen's High School, unwavering, never say die attitude is rubbing off of each one. And a foul call on number 19 as there was a lot of contact on number 9. St. Stephen's High School now with the possession. 4-point game. That's 2 possessions. It's a 2-possession game. Here we go. Oh, great reverse finish! And just like that, smooth move by Ursha. Ursha getting it done inside. Now a 2-point game. The pressure is getting to Perpetual. Mendoza, will he take a 3? He thought about it. Gets it to Perez. Mendoza will take it. Heat check! Oh my! Oh my! Mendoza catching fire for Perpetual. And Pimentel will pick up his own miss. De Gia right there. And number 9 still can't knock down that 3-point shot. 5-point game. Mendoza maintaining his balance, just couldn't get the shot to go. Ursha now. Ursha, stop and pop, takes it, misses. Ursha, oh, gets denied. And Prieto cannot finish. Great defense by St. Stephen's High School. Pimentel now will bring down the ball. 6:48 remaining here in the fourth. Pimentel deciding to go all the way with it, will get fouled instead. Going to the charity stripe for 2 shots. What an exciting ball game we have here in the final quarter of the 3rd game live for Philippine Schools Athletic Association. Pimentel knocking down his first free throw attempt. And I also want to talk about the fans in attendance, the home crowd fans in attendance, definitely super supportive of their home team. And De Gia could not finish inside. Ball went went outside. Perez gets it inside to Quijano. Quijano misses the floater. And there we go, the MVP, Benassa, is back on the court. Hopefully sitting on the bench did not cool down his scorching hot performance. Let's see what Benassa can do. Benassa once again getting his way inside with a spin cycle. Getting it off the glass. Now a 2-point game. Quijano now rejected by De Gia. Benassa to Ursha. Ursha gets rejected as well. Perez with a great defensive effort. Great chase down block. Mendoza steps back. Gets it to Perez. Perez now taking his time. Will take a 3-pointer. Can't hit it. Pimentel with a rebound. Benassa with the ball. Benassa nearly got the ball stolen. Great defense by Mendoza. And clearly, resting on the bench did not do any harm for Benassa. Benassa now defended by Mendoza. Benassa will take a 3-pointer. Oh my! Oh my! Big time play for big time Benassa. You cannot deny this young man. Perez now gets it to Mendoza. Mendoza has also been scorching hot from beyond the arc. This time could not knock it down. And there would be a push call on Pimentel. Nevertheless, despite the upsetting call, Pimentel did not like that. We gotta talk about Binasa's huge three-point bomb, which finally put St. Stephen's High School ahead by 1 point. This is the first time they've led since the first quarter. And Cook now pushing Pimentel. Pimentel clapping at the referee, thankful for the right call. Offensive foul on Cook. .507 remaining. Perpetual is now trailing after leading for the majority of the game. Binasa now going all the way. Oh, gas, no brakes with it. You cannot stop this man. Binasa with a big time play once again. Great defense by Ko, nearly intercepting that pass, and a timeout called. Or no, substitution on the court. Binasa will head back to the bench for a quick breather. I think Binasa is feeling the effects of his efforts as he's currently holding on to his left calf. Hopefully he'll be okay as the clock now winds down in the fourth quarter. Perez and De Gia get knocked down on the floor, bodies on the floor. And the foul will be called on Perez, I believe. De Gia will now take 2 shots as Perpetual is in the penalty. St. Stephen's High School now in the bonus. De Gia, doesn't matter. Pressure is not getting to him at all. Knocks down his first free throw attempt with a chance to go back-to-back. And he couldn't get it to go. Nevertheless, 1 for 2. Still not so bad. Better than nothing. Now a 2-point game in favor of St. Stephen's High School. Like I said, for the first time since the first quarter. Mendoza, however, has caught fire from beyond the arc. Could not get it to go. Misses a second chance opportunity from mid-range. And Ursha is now all alone. Ursha will go all the way, adding 2 more points. Now a 4-point lead for St. Stephen's High School. A feel-good moment for the black jerseys as Perpetual will now take a timeout before things get out of hand. We'll be right back here in the final period. Welcome back to the fourth and final quarter. It is getting crucial here in the final 4 minutes of the game for both teams, to be honest. In the case of Perpetual, they had the lead for the majority of the game from the first quarter up until just a few minutes ago. And now the clock is running out as St. Stephen's High School has finally secured their first lead since the first period. Ursha missing that 3-point attempt. And like I said, why it's crucial for both teams, because now that St. Stephen's High School has the lead, they need to maintain it with the amount of time remaining. 3-point shot, a little bit too strong. Pimentel couldn't get the rebound. Ursha was right there though to secure the ball. Ursha will slow down the tempo, but Pimentel will push it instead. Pimentel will force it up, gets his own miss. Pimentel still can't get it to go, and rebound by number 21 of Perpetual. And we have a foul call. Binasa is coming back to the court. We have a foul call on the black jerseys, as Perpetual will now regain possession. Padillo gets it to Perez. Perez inside to Cook. Cook wanted a drop pass. Here comes Binasa. Binasa. Another finish. Since catching fire in the third quarter, Binasa has yet to miss any of his shot attempts. And a foul called on Prieto. St. Stephen's High School will gain possession. And with 2:44 remaining, it's a 4-point game. Honestly, anything could still happen. Right now, everybody's rooting for St. Stephen's High School, especially after the legendary performance by this man who's bringing down the ball right now. Binasa will take a three. Binasa short this time. That is his first miss since the third quarter. I wouldn't say that was a bad shot. He has the hot hand, he has the green light, and that was a heat check. La Droma out to Padillo. Perez back to Padillo. La Droma now gets it to Padillo. Padillo will bail it out to Perez. Finds La Droma. 4-3. In and out. Could not secure the rebound. Perez. His three-pointer. No good. And tapped out of bounds by Binasa. 2 minutes remaining. Every possession counts moving forward for both teams. Every possession, every play, every action they make. La Droma, great defense by De Gia. De Gia now securing the board for his team. Binasa now has the ball. And Binasa will get fouled by Padillo. And he should head to the line for 2 shots, considering that the black jerseys are now in the bonus. What a performance by Binasa, folks. I mean, you cannot deny the greatness he has displayed here today. Binasa, oh, airballs it. Okay. Apparently he is human. Binasa is indeed human, and I think the stamina is getting to him. Running out. Hopefully he still has a little bit left in the reserve tank. This is crunch time for St. Stephen's High School, as we are now in the final 2 minutes of game number 3. Perez will take a three-pointer. No good. Cook with the rebound. Padillo. Rebounded. Defended by Cole. Padillo will attack. Padillo will try to bail it out to Quijano. Quijano fakes. Cook will throw it back out to Perez. Perez will float it up. Quijano couldn't get the rebound. Ursha now looking to go all the way. Does not get fouled. Nevertheless, gets the finish to go. Ursha, get it riled up, get it fired up after that finish. And travel violation on Cook. Minute 12 remaining. 7-point game. And I think for St. Stephen's High School, what they need to do right now, especially with a 7-point lead, they should run down the clock. Running down the clock is their best bet right now. They do not have to force any unnecessary shots. And just like that, a sloppy pass from Ursha. Mendoza takes a three. Cole with the rebound. 46 seconds remaining. And St. Stephen's High School fans already celebrating. Binasa will go all the way, misses the layup, and is clearly getting tired now. Can Perpetual capitalize? 27 seconds. Mendoza, screened by Quijano. Mendoza out to Perez. Perez, floater. Quijano rebound. Quijano, reverse, no good. And I think that is game over. Perpetual no longer defending, raising the white flag. What a performance by St. Stephen's High School. In particular, we got to give our flowers, our shouts out to the best player of the game, no doubt, Binasa, with a legendary performance here today for game number 3. This has been Philippine Schools Athletic Association game number 3 between St. Stephen's High School and Perpetual. I am signing off, and we'll be right back for game number 4.